right, let me teach you how to convert Celsius to Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit to Celsius. Why would we want to know that in the first place? Well, most of the world uses Celsius. So you go down to Mexico, you look at the temperature, you don't know what it means. But you could pop it into the formula and then all of a sudden know. Or some thermometers, a lot of thermometers, only read in Celsius. For instance, my daughter had a temperature, for whatever reason, all I have is a Celsius thermometer. I take her temperature, I'm looking at it, I'm doing a little math in my head, and she said, "Daddy, what are you doing?" And I said, "Well, I'm figuring out, I'm converting Celsius to Fahrenheit." So the next time I take her temperature, I'm looking at it, I'm doing the math. She said, "What are you doing?" Well, I'm doing the math. She pulls out her phone, "Siri, how many degrees in Fahrenheit is 38 degrees Celsius?" And it tells you. So, but if you don't have a phone, you can use this formula. So this is how 9/5 C plus 32. How do I know that? I don't know, growing up in New York, close to the Canadian border, you knew this formula. So if I want to convert to solve for C, in case we're given a Fahrenheit temperature, we can determine what the Celsius temperature is. All you need to do is solve for C. Okay, we have F minus 32 equals 9/5 C. How do I get rid of that? You know, multiply by the reciprocal on both sides, and guess what, baby? These are inverse functions of each other from the last lesson. So what are we looking at? F minus 32. How do we know we're right? Well, give me two temperatures that you should know in Fahrenheit that should ring a bell. How about 212? That's when water boils. So if we put 212 degrees, 212 minus 32 is 180. Oh, look at this. 9 goes into that 20 times, and 20 times 5 is a hundo. So when does water boil here in the United States? 212 degrees. You go down to Tijuana, where's the boil there? 100 degrees Celsius. What's the other number you should know? When does water freeze? 32 degrees. What's 32 minus 32? 0. 0 times anything is 0. So when does water freeze down in Mexico or Canada or anywhere else in the world? 0 degrees. What's easy to remember? 0 and a hundo, or 212 and 32, which a lot of us probably still don't even have memorized. Now you know why the rest of the world uses Celsius. Take a break.